Greetings, nerds and virgins.
Yo, what's good with y'all boys? Back with another video, and today we're gonna be doing something a little different. I'm gonna be going ahead and giving y'all a full breakdown of my predictions for this upcoming card. We got
Leon Rocky Edwards.
and he's gonna be looking to defend his belt against the one and only.
We'll be coming to
I only got one stipulation. Let the whole world watch. We don't have to be in an octagon. We can go in a park and we can do it. Let the whole world watch and, let them enjoy themselves.
Nigga, you gay.
Plus, we got big fights like Ian Gary.
Cry with him. Go cry in your ex-husband's arms. If you were a wide, I'd sit down and give you time of conversation.
He's gonna be looking to get a big win against a pretty skilled guy, Vincent Luque. We got a banger of a fight with one of my favorite active UFC fighters right now, Shavkat Rakhmonov, facing off against one of mine and everybody's favorite fighters, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. We got everybody's favorite MLB player, Tony Ferguson.
It was actually not funny.
Going up against Fatty Pimblett. We got Cody Nochen, Josh Emmett, Bryce Mitchell. A lot of good fighters, a lot of good fights. Just a good card overall. So without any further ado, let's get into the predictions. So starting off with the first fight, we got Randy Brown versus Muslim Salikov. And I'm gonna rock with Randy Brown. He got an 8-inch reach advantage. He has more experience. I just don't think Salikov's really gonna be able to bring much to the table for Randy Brown. Next fight, Martin Buday, Shamil Gaziev. I'm going with Martin Buday. I mean, neither guy really is like too special to me, but the Shamil guy, I don't know. Something's off about him. I'm not fucking with him. I'm going with Martin Buday. Next fight, Andre Filet and Lucas Almeida. Andre Filet, I mean, I hope I'm saying his name right. He's kind of looked like a stepping stone to me, He's good, but not good enough to get anywhere like close to a title shot. Maybe top 15, definitely not top 5, However, Lucas Almeida's dog shit. Andre Filet might be a stepping stone, but it's a stone that Lucas Almeida will never touch, I feel like. Maybe I'm going to eat my words, but it's an early prelim. If I get it wrong, I get it wrong. But I'm rocking with Andre Filet. Next fight, Cody Durden versus Tagir Ulanbekov. I hope I said that shit right. I'm rocking with Tagir, man. He's only lost to Tim Elliott. Tim Elliott's not the best of the best, but I mean, he gives a lot of people problems. A lot of people have trouble with him. He just got a win. I forget against who, but he looked good, man. And I just feel Tagir is gonna be better in the striking range. Cody will probably be better on the ground, I would assume. He's on a 4-fight win streak, but he's just a rocky fighter, man. You can't really trust him. I'm going with Tagir to get it done. Next fight, Alonzo Menifield versus Dustin Jacoby. I don't know. I was a little mixed on this one. I was gonna go with Menifield just because I know he has that KO power. But in his last couple fights, it has lessened. I mean, he couldn't even knock out a guy like Jimmy Crute. Yeah, he submitted him, but that's not what I want to see from Menifield when I'm hearing all about the KO power, and then you go out there and submit a guy that should be easily knocked out. And Dustin Jacoby, he's one of them guys that are just kind of under the radar, but good enough to be ranked. I mean, he's severely underrated, man. So for that reason, I'm gonna go with him to get it done. Round 2 TKO. Even though he has 12 first-round finishes, I do think it's gonna take him to the second round to get it done. Moving on to the prelims, we got Ariane Lipski versus Casey O'Neill. Now, Ariane Lipski, she bad, man, but looks don't win fights, and she's had a pretty rocky UFC career. I wanted to rock with her just because she a little pretty, and we don't get that in the MMA community too often, you feel me? But being realistic, I think Casey O'Neill, she's just gonna be better, man. I really do. I don't think she'll be able to finish her, so I'm gonna go ahead and say Casey O'Neill by decision. But I don't feel like Ariane Lipski's gonna be able to bring anything to the table that Casey O'Neill wouldn't be able to handle, So for that reason, I'm going with her by decision. Next fight, Cody Nochin Garbrandt versus Brian Kelleher. I don't fucking know, bro. Don't get on my head for chopping these names. But this is a fun fight, man. I love Cody, but it's so hard to trust his chin in the past couple years that I don't want to pick him. But Brian Kelleher is a stepping stone, man. I mean, he's the equivalent of like a UFC 5 headhunt and hook spammer, bro. Like, He's not like that. He just likes to brawl, but he misses more than he lands. I mean, it's the perfect opportunity for Cody to get a nice knockout and get back on the right track. Realistically, probably round 2 KO. Regardless, Cody by KO. Next fight, Arenadina versus Carl Rosa. I'm going with Carl Rosa, man. And my main reason is based off of one stat and one stat alone, so I could get this wrong. But Irene gets hit more than she lands. Carl Rosa lands more than she gets hit. I mean, these are their UFC stats. These are real numbers. So for that reason, and that reason alone, I'm just going with Carl Rosa. Like I said, we're going to get through these quick and easy. I want to get to the main card where the good shit is. So moving on to the next fight, we got Josh Emmett versus Bryce Mitchell. This is a fun fight, man. I mean, I like both guys. I really do. Josh Emmett's a fighter's fighter, man. If you like MMA, if you like fighting, you gotta like Josh Emmett, man. You don't gotta love him, but you gotta like him, man. I mean, the shit he does sometimes is crazy. He always puts out a banger performance. He's basically everything Brian Kelleher wishes he was. He has tremendous power for his weight class, and when he lands, I mean, it's almost over, bro. It's hard to come back from that. But Bryce Mitchell, he's only lost to Poirier, I think. Beat Andre Filet, Dan Ige, Edson Barboza. So he's definitely skilled. He's definitely a top guy. I don't think he's title contender worthy, and I think his style is going to give him trouble against Josh Emmett. So for that reason, I'm going to go with Josh Emmett round 1, KO, TKO. Regardless, a banger fight though. I can't wait for that one. Next fight, Tony Ferguson versus Paddy Pimblett. Now, this is an interesting fight to break down because there's a lot here. I mean, let's state the obvious. Paddy's not a good... he's a good striker, but he's not an amazing striker. He has piss poor defense. He's aware of that and has no intentions of changing it. Tony Ferguson, he's old, man. He's getting old. I hate to say it, man, but he's washed. He is, man. He's washed. And training with Goggins isn't going to help at all, man. If anything, it's just going to fatigue him more and overall just put him in a bad situation. But Paddy has mid-power, so I do feel like it'll be a challenge for him to really hurt Tony or knock him down. Tony's dropped his last couple opponents, including Bobby Green. But I feel like when it goes to the ground, Paddy's just going to take on from there, bro. So no matter who drops who, Tony drops Paddy, Paddy drops Tony, I'm going to say Paddy's going to come out on top with a submission in round 3. And we're probably going to see Tony retire. Next fight, Wonderboy versus Shavkat. Now, let's just get into it, man. I'm a huge fan of Wonderboy. Wonderboy is one of my favorite fighters, honestly. Probably top 15. I don't know if I'd put him top 10 just because there are so many fighters. But Shavkat, I mean, I really like Shavkat, bro. That's my guy. I'm going to rock with him his whole career. He's going to be a future champ, bro. I'm saying it now, bro. And with that being said, of course, I'm expecting him to win. I feel like he'll probably drop him maybe to like a straight or a check hook. Jump on him, finish him with a sub. Probably round 2. But that's not to say that Wonderboy's not going to give him problems, man. I feel like Wonderboy definitely will give him some issues in the first round. It's going to be weird fighting against his style. Who knows, though? Maybe Shavkat just fights even better against Wonderboy's style and knocks him out first round clean. I mean, as much as I hate to say it for Wonderboy, because I love him, I hate seeing him get knocked out unless it's the Anthony Pettis, my favorite fighter. But that would be fucking amazing. That would be. Regardless, I'm rocking with Shavkat all the way. Next fight, Brandon Royval versus Pantoja. Now, I like Pantoja a lot, man. He's like the silent assassin nobody talks about. He beat Brandon Moreno 3 times, Manel Kape, and, I mean, he beat Royval before. Now, of course, that's not to say Royval hasn't gained more experience, gotten better, but I think Pantoja's going to get it done by way of round 3 sub. Easy. Now, last but not least, Leon Rocky Edwards versus Colby Chaos Covington. I mean, woo-wee. I'm excited for this fight, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a huge fan of both guys. Probably like Colby a little bit more, but I'm gonna rock with Leon Edwards, bro. I mean, I just think he's better, bro. I mean, it's as simple as that. I really do. I feel like Leon's just gonna show Colby that there's levels to this game, bro, and he's simply not on his level. I mean, he did tremendous against Usman in the 3rd fight. That's a criminally underrated fight, bro, because the 2nd fight, yes, He knocked him out. It was one of the best knockouts ever. But in that third fight, he showed that he was truly all around better than Usman, and for that reason, bro, I feel like he's gonna have way more than enough tools in his arsenal to just completely work Colby like not like a 9 to 5, bro. Like, he's gonna really just beat him, pick his shots, keep at range, deny the takedowns. I mean, it's gonna be tough for Colby. Now again, if Colby does it, I'm not mad at all, bro. Him and Sean Strickland as champ would be crazy. Regardless, it's gonna be a fire press conference, fire last pay-per-view, bro. But yeah, that's my predictions, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Do y'all agree, disagree? Do you just have a different take? Or maybe you just think I'm flat out wrong. Let me know in the comments, man. If you enjoyed, you want more videos like this, like it, bro, share it. Like, all support is appreciated. Really, man. Like, we trying to make this shit work, make this shit happen, man. I love y'all boys. Peace.